Good evening, Chris. A bit of a long delay, but machines and signs of potential action.
Dennis Booth just rolls his BMW to number 26 bike right in front of me here now. Spoke to Dennis last night on that BMW. James Connolly, building and joinery contractors on the side. Dennis is on row, where's he gone now though? Row 8, he's on row number 8. Jamie Williams is there too. Andy Saylor 18, Jamie Williams at 82. Number 9, Forrest Dunn. He rolls himself into his position as well. Marcus Simpson, I think that is, yeah, on the number 37 bike into his position. Just behind him is Paul Cassidy, number 14, another one of our locals. 31, Mark Parrott. 46, another one of the local riders here. That's Anthony Redman. He's on row number 5. He will be, yep, he is. Alongside him will be number 37. Marcus Simpson, as we said. Somebody gets his ears blasted off. And number 64 alongside him as well, Stevie McKnight. Stevie on his BMW. We'll get down to the front. Richard Charlton, I can see there on the RCR machine. Just mind your back behind you there, coming through. Richard Charlton on the lovely number 42 R1, just adjusting the front suspension on that R1. That's the number 44 bike of Rob Hodson. Rolls into his position. The Daffabet machine, number 7, Davey Todd. Give you a reminder of the lap record for this class: 2 minutes 12.267. Michael Dunlop, 2017, 115.267. 2 minutes 12.267 as Paul Jordan on the number 22 Pres Racing R1 rolls to his position on row number 3. On the middle of that he is, alongside Rob Hodson. And we should have number 65 Michael Sweeney. He'll go right onto there as well. John O'Perry's just rolled into his grid slot as well. Grid position, grid slot number 4 that is. See there, one of his sponsors, Gordon Huxley, walking down through Castletown as Mick O'Sweeney comes into position. The BMW, the Martin Jones racing machine, somehow with the wings on the front of it. Must get around to having a conversation with him on that. You just see the dash just clicking up. He's just resetting some of the buttons on there. A lot of technical stuff these guys have to think out about. He's just adjusting the rear thumb brake, I think, or the clutch a little bit as well. Who else can we see just a little bit further back? We got 38 there, Don Gilbert. Mentioned about Dennis Booth. 28, Paul Gartland as well. Good to see Paul back here. John O'Perry, Facebook living it and giving a big wave too. Jono, nice to see Jono. Always a big smile under there. He'll go well, I think, in the twins race. He'll go in all the races. But Jamie Coward is there on the front row. So the front row, 1 Harrison, then it's 6 Dunlop, and 36 Coward. Second row, 15 Nathan Harrison, 7 Davey Todd, and number 2 Ryan Neen. Davey Todd's quickest lap of the Blount circuit so far, I think he's going to better that tonight, is 112.571 as the Dow Racing Kawasaki ZX10 of Dean Harrison and the Suzuki, the GSXR build-based Suzuki of Michael Dunlop, gets to the gap between Davey Todd and Nathan Harrison. That's some front row, isn't it? What a second row. It's a great all the way back, really. All these guys been waiting very patiently in there. They all listen to what the organisers said to move stuff around. So row number 3, 44 Hodson, 22 Jordan, 65 Sweeney. Row number 4, 31 Parrott, 42 Charlton, 24 Perry. Machines now making their way out onto the Colas Blount circuit, 4.25 miles long. Good evening to you, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, wherever you're listening around the world here to Manx Radio. AM 1360 is number 10. Mike Russell goes out on his BMW. So machines are making their way out onto the circuit. Let's get out to Cross Four Ways to set the scene out there.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Just waiting to hear that noise making its way towards us. Obviously, as they make their way on this bit of a stretch towards Cross Four Ways, they'll be going through Ballowetston, past the stables, and along that route, the likes of Gellings Farm, Williams Corner, down into the dip here, and then eventually into the eye line through Maggie's Cottage as well, and around that hedgerow into Corner Cottage. You can hear them right in the distance. And I suppose one thing that the Southern 100 Club will have to consider at this time is, of course, light as well. And although we do have longer daylight hours, of course, at this time of year. Given the time of day and particularly the cloud cover that, of course, we've seen covering the south of the island and the rest of the Isle of Man for that matter, that is something that might be just affecting the light as it is later on in the session. But we will have to wait and see what part that might play, as I can hear that symphony of noise of those big 1,000 bikes coming all the way over the horizon, just waiting for our first look over the crest of the hill. Must say as well that the breeze has died down into this part of the evening, so very still all around Cross Four Ways here as well. Plenty have stuck around waiting for those machines to emerge, and indeed they do, with the travelling marshal at the helm. Here they come through Maggie's Cottage, one by one here, led by number 36 Jamie Cowden, number 1 Dean Harrison, number 15 Nathan Harrison, Ryan Neen, Davey Todd, Rob Hodson, Michael Sweeney, Michael Dunlop, Paul Jordan, and also there number 42 Richard Charlton. Just listen to that noise as they make their way round. Although it won't be at the higher decibels maybe that you hear on maybe as they're going up the cogs around the other areas, of course, just to hear that bassy tone as they make their way through Corner Cottage here. It's a fantastic noise as they move their way up now all the way to Church Bends. Well, that is your lot through. Final travelling marshal just bringing up the rear here to take that group all the way through Church Bends and then all the way along that long stretch to Great Meadow and up to the stadium, and then eventually into the eye line over the bridge over on the opposite side. I don't think Tim Glover is going to have to worry about steam trains at this time of night, I don't think, just as the course inspection car just makes its way past as well around Corner Cottage, just following the convoy that has made its way onto that final mile or so of the course to the start-finish line. Back to you, Tim.
Thank you very much. Confirmation that this Peel Holdings senior race will be over full distance, 7 laps, 29.75 miles. So no reduction in laps. We're going to get a full race, but race 2 is the first race that we're going to see here, and there is our pole sitter, number 1 on the red plate there, the white number 1 of Dean Harrison on that Deo Racing Kawasaki, the Bradford man. As usual, Michael Dunlop weaving his way through the field as he likes to do, and he's being put into position in the middle of the front row, number 6 there, and then it's 36. 36, of course, is Jamie Coward, the Bradford rider. Jamie Coward, Halifax rider, I should say, on that Yamaha powered by Steadplan. So the board will go up and it'll be engage gear and watch the lights. The officials are walking all the way back now through the field, just making sure everybody's in position, and then we'll see once the officials, technical officials, the course line judges, just checking everybody's in the same position. There will be a red, the green flag waving and the signs up, engage gears, flip round now, watch the lights, watch the lights. We're ready to go, and away we go. Dean Harrison with a fantastic start. Let's go to Chris Kinley.
Yeah, about a quarter mile down the road, it's Dean Harrison from Nathan Harrison. 1, 2, 3. Wow, wow, wow. As fast as that. Nathan Harrison, second place. Davey Todd in third, and Dean Harrison with the whole shot.
Thanks very much indeed, Chris Kinley, and the travelling marshals now go through, and there's the course inspection car that'll pull in that little quarter of a mile further down the road at the club HQ. And well, this is going to be fast and furious, as it's been said before. They'll be heading down the Ballakegan Straight over the railway bridge just past Iron Gate there, where there's a fabulous new grandstand that has been erected there. Used to be at the start of the Ballakegan Straight, but the Farmers Field is full of spuds, I think, so he doesn't want a grandstand in that field. Through Ballabeg Hairpin, through Ballawhetstone, past the stables, through Williams Corner, past Gellings Farm, Balown Cottage, and into the view through the Balown Dip, past Maggie's Cottage, into the view of Rob Pritchard at Cross Four Ways.
Yeah, we've waited a long time for this, but the Southern 100 Sunset is alive with the sound of racing once again, looking into the distance up towards that Gellings Farm. And here we are, the first couple of machines. Two seem to have broken away just a little bit. At the head is number 1, Dean Harrison, and number 7, Davey Todd up into second. 15, Nathan Harrison. Fourth is number 6, Michael Dunlop, and Jamie Coward, number 36, Michael Sweeney. This is that noise as they make their way through. 23, 14, 92, 64, 9, 10 as well. 38, 18, 45, 82, 26, 19, 78 and 28 as well. 72 and 81 bringing up the rear here. So Dean Harrison's got himself out in front across 4 ways, but number 7, Davey Todd, up into second place there. He's made up plenty of ground from that second row there. Fantastic manoeuvre from him on that Malenko by Padgett's motorcycle there. The man from Saltburn. Great early statement in these opening stages. And there was Nathan Harrison as well up in the mix. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, first bike comes into view, and it is the number 1 plated Dean Harrison with Davey Todd in second. Then it's 15, Nathan Harrison, Michael Dunlop 4th, Coward 5th, Sweeney, Neen. Just listen to these roar across the line. '92, Jamie Williams just putting a move on number 23, Adrian Kershaw, but it's Dean Harrison on that opening lap, and well, he's got about a second or so lead ahead as we've had 30 bikes through now. The last of those, number 81, Alan Connor. But it is Dean, and there's the travelling marshal just bringing up the rear. But it is Dean Harrison who is leading ahead of Davey Todd. And then we'll give you the times as well. It's 0.95. The gaps are just under a second that Harrison leads Todd. Then a further 2 seconds back is number 15. An impressive start by the Manxman Nathan Harrison ahead of number 6, Michael Dunlop. 5th is Jamie Coward. Sweeney in 6th. Let's go to Cross Four Ways and Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Davey Todd in second there, and a bit of a Harrison sandwich, isn't he? But yeah, Dean Harrison out in front. We're looking into the midst here. 2 emerge, and it is number 1, Dean Harrison, first through Maggie's Cottage, along with right hot on his heels here, number 7, Davey Todd. They've pulled out quite the gap to the next 3 through. Then it is number 15, Nathan Harrison, number 6, Michael Dunlop, and number 36, Jamie Coward, who's then followed 3 bikes back by Michael Sweeney and Ryan Mean and Rob Hodson as well. 42, 22 through. There's Paul Jordan as well. 24, 46, 31 and 37 on their way. 23, 92, 14. So the front 2 already making quite the distance on the pack behind. Here's number 9, Forrest Dunn, 64. Number 10 there is Michael Russell as well. So the front 2 runners opening up a bit of a gap, and Nathan Harrison fighting off the advances. 38, 82, 18, 8, 45, 19. All the way through as well here at Corner Cottage. Fantastic stuff, it really is. But Nathan Harrison that fight off Dunlop and Coward. Back to you, Tim.
On the bridge. Yeah, 2 close together. It's Harrison, though, that leads ahead of Davey Todd, but it's 0.79. They're quite a distance ahead already. And in third now is Michael Dunlop, number 6. He's up into third, 114.676 for Harrison, but Todd 114.820 miles per hour. Nathan Harrison's in 4th, number 15. Then it's 36, Jamie Coward. 6th, number 65, Michael Sweeney. 7th, number 2, Ryan Neen. 8th, number 44, Rob Hodson. 9th, number 22, Paul Jordan. 10th, number 42, Richard Charlton. Then it's Jonathan Perry, Anthony Redmond, Mark Parrott, Marcus Simpson, Adrian Kershaw, Jamie Williams, Paul Cassidy, Forrest Dunn, and Stephen McKnight and Michael Russell complete your top 10. But it's Harrison from Todd, was 0.9 at the end of the first lap, down to 0.7 at the end of the second lap of 7 in this race. As the final 2 go past, the gap then is around about 6.6 seconds between Todd and Dunlop. Let's go to Robert Cross Four Ways.
Yeah, not hanging about those front two, are they? As we see bikes on the horizon, two together yet again. It is still number 1. Dean Harrison through Maggie's Cottage first, followed by number 7. Davey Todd around 3 to 4 bike lengths just behind him as well, so certainly keeping him honest there. And third hit here is Michael Dunlop, number 6. He's pulled up a bit of a gap here. In third as he's around Corner Cottage. 15, Nathan Harrison. 36, Jamie Coward. And Michael Sweeney, number 65, closing up in behind Coward there. Here's number 2, Ryan Neame, followed by number 44. Rob Hodson as well, so the front two still pressing. Here's number 22, Paul Jordan, and number 42 as well there. That's Richard Charlton out there as well, 24 as well, 46, 37 up on the inside here, looking to get the inside line. Does so, brilliant manoeuvre there from Marcus Simpson, 23, 19, 14 next though. But Dunlop, he's already freed himself, and Nathan Harrison and the travelling pack behind him as well, so he'll be on the charge to the front two. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, two machines come over the crest of School Hill Rise. It's Harrison from Todd, and Todd has done 115.165 miles per hour. Easily his fastest lap around the Coles course. Michael Dunlop through in third. Tremendous action between Jamie Coward and Michael Sweeney, who's up into 6th place. Nathan Harrison in 4th, Coward, Sweeney, then Ryan Neame and Rob Hodson. Paul Jordan is through, but the gap between Harrison and Todd is down to 0.58 of a second. Two bikes really close together there with 46 Anthony Redmond and Marcus Simpson 37, and I did notice the flag marshals just look a little step back as they were on the inside track here. But it's Dean Harrison at the end of lap 3 who leads by 0.58 of a second ahead of number 7 Davey Todd. But that is 115.165 from Todd. For Harrison, 114.983. Dunlop, 112.511. Number 6, Dunlop in third. Then it's 15, Nathan Harrison. And 36, Jamie Coward. Let's go to cross four ways. Rob Pritchard.
You can't take your eyes off this, can you, Tim? Here we go. Two more bikes emerge, and it is Davey Todd who's first through here at Maggie's Cottage, and he's got himself a good distance between number 1, Dean Harrison, as well. So Davey Todd leads through cross four ways, around 3 bike lengths ahead of number 1, Dean Harrison. So he's making that pace count, and here comes number 6, Michael Dunlop as well, still pulling away from that trio behind him. Number 15, Nathan Harrison, followed swiftly by 36, Jamie Coward, and Michael Sweeney, number 65, keeping them honest as we now watch number 2, Ryan Neame on his way through, number 44, Rob Hodson, breaking away from the rest of the gaggle of machines behind them. So Davey Todd has got himself in front. There's number 22, Paul Jordan as well, and there's number 42, Richard Charlton on his way through, along with number 24, so that's Jonathan Perry, and number 37, Marcus Simpson, number 46 and 31 as well. So Mark Parrott backing up that group, and Davey Todd first through cross four ways. Back to you, Tim.
And he is first across the line here, number 7. And it's 115.165 still from the last lap. He has a lead of 1.188 seconds over Dean Harrison, the number 1 plated bike in second. Michael Dunlop just through there. And there's Nathan Harrison, Coward and Sweeney. Dunlop then is around 11.2 seconds down on Harrison. Then it's Nathan Harrison, number 15 in 4th. 5th is 36, Jamie Coward. 6th, number 65, Michael Sweeney. 7th, number 2, Ryan Neame. 8th, number 44, Rob Hodson. 9th, number 22, Paul Jordan. 10th, number 42, Richard Charlton. But it is number 7, Davey Todd, who is 1.188 seconds ahead of the reigning solo champion, number 1, Dean Harrison. And then, as I say, around about 11.6 seconds back is number 6, Michael Dunlop in third. So Todd has kept that lead that he had at cross four ways. He's had it at the end of lap 4 of 7. He leads from Harrison. Let's go back to cross four ways and Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. The big question, who's going to be emerging over and through the dip? And it is Davey Todd who's pulling out a sizable gap here through Maggie's Cottage and into Corner Cottage as well. From number 1, here he is, Dean Harrison. But Todd just seems to be stretching that advantage just at the moment. That Malenko by Patchett's machine seems to be singing right now as those two make their way through to Church Bend. Here's number 6, Michael Dunlop as well. He's got a fair bit of ground to make up, but still away from number 15, Nathan Harrison here, still followed closely by Jamie Coward, and number 65, Michael Sweeney there. So Nathan Harrison, here's number 2, Ryan Dean as well. Rob Hodgson, number 44, keeping him honest through Corner Cottage as well. So Davey Todd just seems to be stretching that advantage just a little bit, as we see 22, Paul Jordan, making his way through Corner Cottage as well, followed by number 42, there's Richard Charlton going well as well. So Todd seeming to just start urging the issue here. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, bike into view, and it is the bike of number 7, Davey Todd. No other bike in view. So Todd has got a sizable advantage, and another machine into view, but he's slowing, he's retiring. Dean Harrison, hand up in the air on the left-hand side of the road, so he's pulling in. Michael Dunlop now across the line, and Todd leads by 12.5 seconds ahead of Dean Harrison, but we know he's retiring, so it's going to be roughly 16.2 seconds, the advantage Todd. He's a country mile ahead of Michael Dunlop. The quickest laps for number 15 in 4th, Nathan Harrison of 111.846. 5th is number 36, Jamie Coward, 111.779 on that last lap for him. 6th, going really well, number 65, Michael Sweeney, 111.598. 7th is number 2, Ryan Dean. 8th, number 44, Rob Hodgson. 9th, number 22, Paul Jordan. 10th, number 42, Richard Charlton. And 11th, number 24, Jonathan Perry. But it's Todd that leads, and it's a big lead. Let's go out to Cross Four Ways and Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, it is a big lead. You just wonder if Dean Harrison just sensed any of those technical gremlins earlier on in the lap, I should say. Here he is, number 7, Davey Todd. He's lapped number 72 here, so that's Gary Ford there. Davey Todd pulling out an enormous margin here as he roars his way up to Church Bends there, and it's a huge, long, empty road just in front of us at the moment. He really is pulling away, but there's a man still trying to make it through number 6, Michael Dunlop. He's coming in through Corner Cottage now. Nathan Harrison, number 15, still holding off the advances of number 36. Jamie Coward, who's right on his tail there, followed just a moment back by 65. Michael Sweeney, number 2, Ryan Dean is there. And number 44, Rob Hodgson, just around 2 to 3 bike lengths behind him. So Todd is absolutely flying at the moment here. Michael Dunlop out all alone as well. Back to you, Tim.
Yep, and coming into view is one of the lower order riders, number 81, that was going through, but this should be our race leader, number 7, Davey Todd, and the yellow flag with the red, with the black diagonal cross on it indicates that he's on his last lap, and hopefully he'll be thinking, just keep this going on this final lap, and he'll take a maiden victory here. Here's the man in second, number 6, Michael Dunlop, 18.5 seconds, and Nathan Harrison's ahead of Jamie Coward into third. The Manx rider is into third. It's very, very tight between Coward and Sweeney's not out of that equation for getting on the podium either. 6th is number 2, Ryan Dean. 7th, number 44, Rob Hodgson. Davey Todd with a 18.5 second lead, 115.165 miles per hour on his third lap, and that's easily his quickest around the Colas Balaun course. 7th then is 44, Rob Hodgson. 8th, 22, Paul Jordan. 9th, number 42, Richard Charlton. 10th, number 24, Jonathan Perry. And, can Davey Todd get that Milenko by Padgett's bike back for that victory in the opening race? Let's go out to Cross Four Ways. Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, just as we see number 28, Paul Gartland, he's gone through as well. So just looking over the horizon, there it is, that Milenko machine and that distinctive helmet of Davey Todd, number 7 here, all the way through Corner Cottage, sounding absolutely fantastic. He's been going fantastic, hasn't he, in this one. We wait to see who will be emerging next through the mist here. And we do actually have number 81, that is, in fact. So that's Alan Connor on his way through. And number 6, Michael Dunlop here, way back. And just a couple of seconds away, Nathan Harrison, number 15, just pulled up a bigger gap this time to number 36, Jamie Coward. Both of them have in fact pulled away. Number 65, Michael Sweeney. So Nathan Harrison has managed to force the issue a little bit more. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, we know the leader's in amongst the back markers. You don't want to miss him across the line. 82 there, and across the line there is 28. So looking up the hill, are we going to see Davy Todd emerge? This looks like it could be him. A big wheelie across the line, and victory for Padgett's, victory for Davy Todd. What a performance by Davy Todd. A maiden victory around the Colas Palan course, and boy did he enjoy it. Michael Dunlop is in second when we were last year, but is Nathan Harrison going to get that podium? There is Dunlop across the line, and we wait to see who's going to be in third, and it is Nathan Harrison. Let's go straight down to Chris Kinley. What a race.
Well, Dave and all the Padgett's boys were here straight away, and well, they were keeping their fingers crossed, keeping everything crossed. You know, we'll have to look back in the record books. When was the last time a Padgett's bike won a big bike race around here? Fastest lap for Davy Todd, 115.165. Michael Dunlop in second place, his quickest lap, 112.511. And Nathan Harrison following on from such a good TT at 111.846. Davy's just been doing some FaceTimey stuff there. Davy, let you take your lid off. And by gum, you chased Dino hard down there. 115.65 your quickest lap. Well done, first win round Ballown.
Yeah, it's mega. Shame I couldn't get a bit more of a battle with Dean there. It was shaping up to be a really good one there. I'm not sure what happened to him. I know he slotted in behind and chased us, but he must have had an issue there with the bike. But yeah, just tried to learn as much as I could in the first couple of laps and learn from, to be honest, the master around here. So I learned as much as I can. I thought I'd try and chase him and see what I can do. I knew I was stronger in a couple of places, and yeah, stoked to get the first win around here.
Where did you get past him?
He ran a little wide at the tight hairpin, but he did put his hand up. He was really slow into the hairpin, so I didn't know if he'd had an issue, but he sort of sat up, checked the bike, so I got by him there.
Yeah, he pulled in here. It didn't sound the best when it came in, but the first win around here, massive crowd out there tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's so cool to see everybody hanging over the walls and the fences there, cheering us on every lap. You know, I've got to give a massive shout out to everybody who's come out here to support us, because yeah, it's absolutely mega seeing everybody out there, and massive hats off to the team as well. We had a couple of issues yesterday, and they've righted the problems with the bike, and that is one unbelievable machine there, right there.
Well done, Davey.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, well done, Davy Todd. And Michael Dunlop's going to roll his machine up, but find Nathan as of yet. Maybe yet. We'll grab him in a sec. Well, Michael, get the bike up on there, and Michael shakes hands with Dave. Just quickly do this because we want to get the next race underway. Let him get the bike. Michael, well done. Got boxed in a bit there at the start.
It was a bit of an embarrassing race now. We've just nothing to give in that, so it's just the way it goes.
What are you looking for to pick up the pace? 112.51.
Dear knows.
Okay, we'll let you crack on. Cheers, let him get on the bike. And Nathan, quickly get to him because we're conscious we've got another race to go. That's not bad, is it?
No, definitely can't complain at that.
What a start.
I know. Well, my dad said to me, get away from all the cannonballs and get off the start, so I thought I'll go with what he said. And yeah, I was a bit scared when I knew Michael was behind me, but hopefully I didn't hold him up too much. But no, yeah, it was good. Really can't complain. Can't thank everybody enough behind it. Obviously, Quayside Tyres, Steam Packet Company, give me Chris Preston, everybody out there. There's so many people, but I thank you very much for giving me the package, and my year's going from strength to strength, and it's down to all them people that make it happen.
Fastest lap of the race for you, 111.846.
Faster again, just like my TT. Every time I went out, I was quicker. So yeah, like you say, it's all learning to me. So yeah, no, to be amongst these boys here, like Davey and Michael, is just unreal. I can't believe it.
Well done, Nate.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Yeah, there's your top three in the Colas, the first race of the day. And to do the presentation for us is Rachel. Who's doing the presentation? Peel Holdings are here doing the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, our race sponsor, the Peel Holdings Senior Race. Give them a round of applause, please, guys. Thank you. In third place, we'll get the third place hats on, ready to go. And the Forage and Vintners sparkling wine is there. So third place, number 15, quickest lap of 111.846, Nathan Harrison. Getting a good round of applause, gets his green hat on his head, gets the Forage and Vintners sparkling wine. Second place, number 6, with the quickest lap of 112.511, Michael Dunlop. Michael and Davey in deep conversation there. And the first win around the Colas Ballown circuit with the quickest lap, 115.165. Number 7, Davey Todd.